out my seat, boy. Man, it's crazy, bro. Man, it's crazy, bro. Let me give it a minute, man. Let me give it a little minute, man. Where your head at, man? Get my guy Dre there. Where your head at, man? Get my guy Dre there. Last show, something got reported. I don't know who did it. I don't know, man. We was getting started, man. Y'all already hating, man. I don't understand that. I gotta get that thing together, you heard? Man. Whew. Night 2, night 10. Whew. Night 2, night 2, night 2, night 2.
You.
Dre, you in the bed?
Yes, I never clicked on the live so fast.
Yeah, man. When I heard yo, I hopped out my seat.
Yes.
I had no clue. You know what's crazy, Dre? About the main event? I couldn't enjoy that as it was going on because my mind was set on what's going to happen. Like something's going to happen because the end of night 1 was Seth Rollins. So I'm like, yo, what's going to happen? Like the match, but the fact that Brock Lesnar came out in general.
Well, John Cena, I don't know if you saw John Cena's interview like at the beginning of the year. I think it was either like late last year or beginning of this year. He did say that Brock Lesnar was on his list of retirement opponents. Hey, what's up, Keisha? But he said that. Okay, the thing is, I didn't think it was gonna happen because of politics. But lo and behold, what is Triple H's favorite? What is Triple H's favorite phrase? Never say never.
Never say never.
But man, Triple H loves he loves hitting us with the okie doke. But yeah, man, I mean, you're 100% correct because SummerSlam is always known for big returns at the end, and that's exactly what happened. But Brock Lesnar, like I said, everybody, like you just said, everybody was expecting The Rock, but we got Brock.
Just add a B on that thing.
Yes.
Yo, like sure. the pop that he got, yo, was crazy.
Explosive.
Yo. The pop that he got was crazy, son.
Yeah.
Like it was wonder what like the decibel, that's how you know no one knew.
Yes. They kept that joke under wraps until the very last second. Yeah, Keisha was goody. Thanks for tuning in to WWG, by the way. But yeah, man. And now I gotta watch Friday Night. And yeah, John Cena only has what? 16 more appearances?
16, that's what they said? I think he was saying that when he was
Yeah. So basically only 4 more appearances per month. Damn. Yeah, because
we know what his next couple gonna be.
Yeah. Because we're gonna see him every SmackDown, then we're gonna see him at Clash in Paris. That's 5, right? Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 for this month. And then he said he's gonna do Survivor Series. But do you think that we get a Brock trilogy, or do you think it's gonna be just like a one final match between these two?
I see a one-off. I might see, and this might be a big reason why John Cena went face, right? Because the face, it won't hit the same. You know what I mean? Because of nostalgia. Yeah. Nostalgia is like, it was cool to get that with Randy Orton and John Cena because Randy Orton was always a heel, but Randy Orton is like wrestling's uncle. You feel me? So it's like we're not really gonna boo Randy Orton over John Cena. John Cena being a heel was something cool. But for Brock monster, like, come on, man. Like, bro, I don't go crazy off of wrestling like that as far as like something that make me jump out my seat, yo.
Yeah. It's
bro,
been
I was
so
in a real comfortable position before that
Yes.
shit hit. Like, and I hopped up crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and call me crazy, but I think that John Cena's last opponent is probably going to be The Rock because that has his because they never got to finish their trilogy.
True. I could tell that because of the promo he hit when he was like, yo, you know, the guys left me for nothing, like left me alone and all that. It makes sense for The Rock to be the last one, or at least one of the last ones. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Roman was gonna be the last
final
one if
boss
he was
for a
still the
reason.
champ. Yeah, right.
That makes sense for him to be John Cena's last opponent.
Let me do that because my connect. Turn it off.
But yo, now that Cody has the title back, and I don't think. All right, now another question: do you think that between now and John Cena's last match that he gets another shot at the title? Or you think his title run is done?
That's tough, man. I would say he'll get another shot just to push it to 18. You know what I mean? Just so like if he wins, it's 18. But this is a good way for him to get away from the title. Losing it to Cody.
Yeah, but like I said, he's only got 4 more months.
What up, guys? I'm absolutely. I'm stunned. I did not see this coming.
Nobody did. Only probably like 2 people in the world thought that this was going to happen. And that's because they think outside the box. I think the person that, you know what? No, I ain't going to do that. This is going to be a more friendlier show than yesterday because somebody got in a bag and reported it. So we wasn't able to put this out on all platforms, man. So shout out to them for being real soft. You know what I mean? I hope they join this live so we can call them out for it. But we're gonna make sure it's kind of nice. This is a nice one here, man. But yeah, Walter got up out of here. But yeah, man.
Get it back.
Let's go into the night from beginning to end, right?
Yeah. Okay. So the opener, the Rhea versus Io versus Naomi. I would rate this match an 8 out of 10. And I like how the thing is, Naomi, people love Naomi. Naomi's over no matter. I know she's a heel, but she's over no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna hold the title for that long. I think she's probably gonna drop it to Stephanie Vaquer between Clash in Paris and probably the end of the year because they're gonna push her to the damn moon. But yeah, she gonna hold on to it for. I see her holding on to that title from maybe 1 to 3 months, and then dropping it to Stephanie Vaquer. But yeah, I mean, as far as when I thought about the match overall, entertaining, and I swear to God, Io's the MVP, man. She got chemistry with anyone.
Yeah, her and Rhea's is crazy.
Yes,
that chemistry is crazy, bro.
Yes,
for real. Yes. And then Naomi being the vet, she got in where she fit in. Like to me, I gave the match a 10. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed every second of the shit because it's like they was hard hitting. You know, you got your banger out there, banger. You got your banger. You got the technical shit. You got the high flying shit. You got the mocking shit, like the character part. Like to me, that was a perfect 3-way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And a lot of people didn't believe that Naomi was going to win. So the fact that she won, and shout out to her pops was in her entrance. You feel me? That was her pops. So it's like she was able to have him up in there. You know what I mean? And them coming up with the win. I thought that was dope. I thought that was a real dope match, man. Because the chemistry between Rhea and Io is out this world. I'm mad Bianca's injured because she definitely needs to be part of this shit. But we're gonna get that in due time. But I think Naomi winning.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. I think it creates more stories. You know what I mean? Because I think Naomi winning is like, all right, bet you can get Rhea and Io out the way for a little bit. They do their own thing with something else, and then they can come back. Now you got potentially Bianca taking the title from Naomi. You know what I mean? So it's a you got Stephanie as well, but you don't know which can happen first. Either one can happen,
Yeah. Because the next big 4 pay-per-view was Survivor Series, and anything can happen between now and then.
Yeah. Dang, man. Yeah. Survivor Series, that would be about like 2 months from now. maybe
3 months. Yep.
3 months.
Yeah, 3
They
months.
normally do it like the end of November, right?
Yeah, yeah, end of November. So
Yeah.
yeah, 3 months now. All right, next up, we had let's see, the Intercontinental. Well, no, that was later on. But we can go ahead and review that one now. The Intercontinental title match between Dirty Dom and AJ Styles.
I love that match. I love the match. And shout out to Wade Barrett for letting everyone know that, you know, the pants that AJ was wearing was from the night that Eddie went against Rey Mysterio for the custody of Dominic. I felt like that was great callback by Wade, bro. Because for someone that's seen the match, I wouldn't have caught that.
Yeah, that was a very nice callback.
Yeah, man. I thought that was real fire.
And they paid tribute to the spot, like, yo, the Eddie Guerrero spots they paid tribute to. That was a chef's kiss.
Yeah. And, bro, you know what's crazy what I thought about that, right? While they was going through they Eddie bags, right? The fact that Dominic won how he won, it's like, oh, nah, Dominic is like the next level of this shit. Like, I felt like that, like, beating AJ Styles the way he did tonight, is like, yo, nah, this kid right here is going to be the future. Like, he's really the future of this shit. Like, he's going to be way bigger than Eddie, way bigger than fucking Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I got from this match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And a fun fact, but kind of a sad, depressing fact, too. This 2005 was Eddie Guerrero's last SummerSlam.
Yeah.
20 years ago was Eddie's last SummerSlam.
Yeah, that adds more to it.
That's the reason. Yeah.
Damn, man. Not even really thinking about that. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Like, this match was dope, man. I felt like the triple threat was a little better, but I would give this a 9, an 8-9. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the match.
Yeah, night two was night two was better.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, man. And you know, maybe I'm like it's real recent bias, but I'm definitely giving that one a 9. I loved it.
Next, we had Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Underrated match. And one thing, I'm sick of people playing with Lyra Valkyria. It's like, oh, well, she's boring. She got no personality. She can wrestle her damn ass off. They put on a clinic.
Yeah, she got like a little nickname going around. Like, they feel like she about to be Crash Out Lyra again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's funny with Lyra. Like, in the beginning of the match, I felt like their timing was off a little bit. Yeah. I felt a little weird in the beginning.
When the pace picked up, though, when they picked up the pace, that was a beautiful. Now the thing is, everybody has a worse match on the card. I mean, this match, I rated it an 8 out of 10. Me personally,
it was just the beginning part for me that was a little like, you know, all right, guys, get it together. But you know, once they got it together, man, it was a fire match.
Yeah, the spot was brutal.
He said, John said, I had the belt, and Brock said, all right, but I'm coming back to work. You know what I mean? So he's excited about Brock coming back, or she, you know what I mean? I can't see from there. I'm laying back. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Lyra do get a lot of hate. I just think that WWE is doing a great job with her, man, because I was a little worried even when she was at NXT. I was like, yo, she ready, but I don't know if she's gonna be ready like for the writers. I don't know what the writers is gonna do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She needs the right angle. The only thing that she needed to get her over was the right angle or the right feud.
Yeah,
because everybody says, "Well, she's good in the ring. She's great in the ring," but it's just that her personality, her character is kind of bland. But
yeah, I don't know what they're really expecting from her though, because like she's very good in the ring. She's a fighter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But the fact that the way this match ended is going to give her character some depth. The fact that she lost because of an accidental interference from Bayley, that's going to add some layers to her character.
Yeah.
But also before we move on, that finish though. That finish.
Nah, that finish was crazy.
Yes.
That finish was definitely crazy, man.
I was going to give that match a 7 before the finish. The finish made me bump up point.
Yeah. Like, do you think Bayley, that little hesitant, like Bayley being a little hesitant to like, I want to say kind of interfere in a way. Like, do you think Bailey about to go heel?
A lot of people want. I don't think Bailey needs another heel turn right away. I think if you do turn her heel, you got to build this, or you could, because everybody's saying that Lyra's character is stale. You could have Crash out Lyra and have her turn this to be this crazy heel.
Yo, Lyra going heel would be crazy, especially if she go off that, like, you know what I mean, just being crazy. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like I would definitely wouldn't mind her going heel, especially when people hating. She can play off of that too. But
Exactly.
I saw somewhere that was like Bailey. If Bailey go heel, she has a chance to have a different heel run than her last one, because her last one was more so like, I don't want to say goofy in a way, but it was more like jokey. You feel me?
Right.
But whereas like she can just be a mean mother effer. You feel me? As far as being a heel this time around.
Yeah.
Let me make sure. All right, bet. I ain't want to overlook no comments or nothing.
Yeah, you good. Next up, the match of the night, the 6-pack ladder match.
Oh boy, yo, Dread. This match, I was eating, right? I was at a birthday get together. Like, I was eating when this match started, Dread. It got to a point where I couldn't eat no more. I was that locked into the match, yo. I said, nah, bro. Nah, I gotta watch the rest of this like before I take another bite, yo. That match was fire. It's crazy because when we saw all the teams in the ring, I didn't realize there was that many teams. It felt like it was more than like what it was actually said. Like it was the same amount of teams, the right amount of teams, or whatever, 6-pack. But it looked like it was like 40 people in the ring. Yeah, you know what I mean, everyone had their spots. It was fire.
And then you had everybody from their respective stables have an interference. That was crazy.
The one,
and the thing is, this was the one match where I didn't really care who won. Just give me a 5-star, chaotic, high-flying, hardcore TLC match. Give me that. I don't even give a damn who wins. And it delivered and then some. I'm just happy that match delivered.
What team was the MVP of the match? Outside of, who won it and whatnot.
Which team was the MVP of the match? Man. It had to either be the Street Profits or MMG, Motor City Machine. Well, actually, you know what? DIY had some pretty damn... I think DIY probably had some of the most spots.
Yeah, I was gonna go with DIY, man. Because
DIY,
DIY and Street Profits, but most likely like DIY because they kind of like run the division as far as like talking wise. Yeah, like because they the vets. They're
the veterans.
If I'm not mistaken, Street Profits is just like you can't do nothing without them. I think it's just like. You can't do nothing without him. I think the Dawkins should get a lot of respect for the things that he does.
He should.
Even like whether he's applying the attack or he's selling. Like, dog, the dude he did.
That Spanish fly, that backflip into the table off the top rope. That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. The spot. Yo, I think that spot made me drop my damn jaw to the floor.
That might have been the spot where I said I couldn't eat no more.
Exactly. Because that's a cruiserweight type move. And Dawkins is 275 doing a front flip 15 feet into a table. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. The spot, I ain't gonna hold you. Candice LeRae had spot of the match, though. That shit was crazy. Her knee is shattered. I want to find out if she's alright or not, man. But that shit, her knee hit that ladder hard as shit.
It could have been a lot worse, but I hope her knee is not made of gravel right now. Good God. But she a pro. She a champ for taking that bump, bro.
Yeah, now I see why a lot of people like a lot of the higher ups, not higher ups, but like the A-list. I don't even call them A-list, but like the women that's like stars. You'll hear a lot of them say that they learned from Candice LeRae or they look up to her and all that. But you can see now, bro. Like this the type of thing she do. it's like, oh nah, you see why she get respect. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like she just get mad respect, man. She needs to do a little bit more. But granted, if her knee messed up, man, she ain't gonna be doing nothing no time soon. But that spot was crazy. Cause I was
All
like, I
right,
know
but
she ain't about to. I ain't know she about to go up there and do something, and then they push the ladder. It's like,
bro,
that was a fire match, man.
I think this match is a unanimous 10, correct?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 10. If I wanted to be a negative Nancy or whatever, if I had to give it less than a 10, it's just because I wanted Street Profits to win.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
That's
damn,
it.
man, I don't think And another question before we move on: how do you top that?
Man, bro, you would have to literally use the same teams, like not all of them. Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to Andrade and Ray Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix, yes.
Dog, when Ray Phoenix jumped on Andrade's shoulders to try to get the
Yo,
belts,
that was crazy.
I was like,
bro.
that is so fire, yo.
I've never seen that done in a ladder match ever.
Yeah, me either, bro. I was like, yo, that is fire because Ray Phoenix was close. He was real close. I was like,
yeah, we've
damn.
never seen that done in a ladder match.
Yeah, I thought that was fire, man. They all had fire moments. Fire moments.
Yes.
Yeah, I give that match a 10, bro. But like I said, I wanted Street Profits to win, but it's all good.
Yeah. Next up, Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa in the steel cage match. This match was the only problem that I really had with this match was it was a little bit too short. I mean, I like the spots, the wrestling was good, and of course the drama and everything, with Solo and his, Solo's bloodline and Jacob and everything, but the match is a little bit too short for my liking.
Yeah, it felt short,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like it was something about it. I felt like something was missing. I feel like it should have been a little more brutal. You know what I mean? Like y'all was brothers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't want to advocate for color and all that, but I feel like this was one of the matches where we should have seen something like that, and I could have kind of did away from the interference. I wanted this to be straight up. I felt like the interference wasn't needed, but I think that this is going to lead up to Bloodline versus Bloodline in some Survivor Series. You know what I mean? Jacob Fatu, Jimmy, Jay, Roman, maybe one more. Probably Sammy or something. I don't know, but you know what I mean. So
yeah. The only thing that confuses me about this is as far as Solo, where do we go from here? Like, do we move on from this feud or do we stretch it out maybe another pay-per-view or two? And then you have Solo versus Jacob in like a last man standing match or some kind of special stipulation or like some kind of I Quit match or something like that. I don't know. Where do you go? I
think I Quit match is the way to end it. The I Quit match. But it's tough, bro, because I low-key feel like this is the beginning of their feud.
Yeah. Like I said, I think you get about 2 or 3 more good matches out of them before it gets stale.
Because the big one, what's the big one name, Paul? Like, what's the... Yeah, like, we need to know who he is for real. Like, well, I'm speaking for myself. I need to know who he is for real. Like, what are we doing with him? Is he just there to be there? And then you, the Tamaloga, not Tamaloga, he the one that's there. The Tamatanga, that dude. We need him to come back.
Yeah, I think he'll be back. Because, like I said, we're probably going to get a couple more matches. They're going to probably go again at the next pay-per-view. And I think that's when Tama Tonga's going to come back. Because he got that yeah thing over. And people miss that.
Yeah. Because I honestly feel like outside of Solo and Jacob, he was one holding his own. And even his brother was holding his own because he no disrespect, he's like trash. But it's funny trash. Like he's not unsafe trash. Yeah. It's like it's safe, but it's trash. Like ain't nothing gonna be funnier than him try to low blow Kevin Owens, miss, and gotta do it again. Ain't nothing funnier than that to me. You feel me? Like he got a whole his botch highlight film is funny. It's not like, oh man, dang, he could have hurt him. It's just funny because it's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? It's unserious. Like it's goofy shit. It's funny. But But yeah, I honestly feel like that we're just getting started with that because for it to only be Jacob and Jimmy, it don't make sense. We know
Yeah,
both of them take all them guys down.
exactly.
So I just think that's going to be a Survivor Series thing. That it may end at Survivor Series, and then it might
Yeah,
actually end after Survivor Series with the I Quit match if they do that. You know?
for sure. But yeah, Solo versus Jacob in the steel cage match. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm with you with the 6, man. I'm definitely with you with the 6 because there was a lot to be desired. Definitely a lot to be desired.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I expected. Like I said, I expected it like it was Sheamus versus somebody in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I expected it to be a little more hard hitting, man. A little more brutal. I felt like they was a little safe in this one. Y'all could have did without the cage for real.
yeah. I like the cage stipulation only because I thought they was going to go a little bit further with it.
Yeah, like if
Or
anything, like Jacob, like who was it? It was a cage match where someone got thrown in the cage and the
yeah, it
cage
was
fell.
Bobby Lashley. I thought that's how it
But
was going to end, where
yeah,
Jacob
was
was going
Solo
to
winning?
throw. Yeah, I thought that's how it was going to end. Jacob throwing Solo into the cage so hard that the cage broke, and he won that way. I thought that's how
Yeah,
the
I
match.
thought we was gonna see like I guess the example of the beast mode of Fatu
Yeah,
was just him
Jacob
breaking the handcuffs. But I'm like, yeah, I needed more than that, you
yeah,
know?
but we get it. I mean, because like I said, and another thing is this loss doesn't hurt him because we know that they got bigger plans for him in the next year or two, 2 or 3 years. He gonna hold the world title more than likely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, 6.5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah,
Now
it's
for the
like
main event. Yeah. Oh, but go ahead.
I'm about to say, yeah, it's a 6, but it's like it's not. It wasn't trash.
Yeah,
It's like, all right, let's see what's happening next.
it's
You
like
know?
yeah, it's watchable, but yeah, especially because we know what's coming next more than likely.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah. Now the main event looks like John
Cadillac
Cena.
Jones. Cadillac
Yeah.
Jones said, "Who all won tonight? You gonna run it down for him, Dredd?
All right.
Real quick."
Yeah, let's go through our winners. Naomi won the triple threat match between her, Io Sky, and Rhea. Dominic Mysterio retained against AJ Styles. The Wyatt Six retained in a classic ladder match. Becky Lynch won her match over Lyra Valkyria because Bailey's interference cost him. Solo Sikoa retained against Jacob. And last but not least, we're about to get more in depth about it, but John Cena lost the title to Cody Rhodes. That's a quick rundown.
Yep, and that's where we at right now, Dredd.
But now the main event. Looks like John Cena's face turn is legit. We're done with the John Cena heel turn. A lot of
Yeah,
people think it was lackluster, or they said they expected a little bit more from it. I mean, I'm just happy that we got it. Like after 15 years of him being a face. But yeah, these guys put on. Hold on. Let me look at the match. Let me look at the total match one time. Versus Cody Rhodes SummerSlam 2025 match one time.
oh, you can pull it up like that.
37 minutes and 45 seconds.
It did feel long, but it was slow paced though,
Yeah.
so I ain't tripped. It feels
Yeah,
like
so
some
almost
fast
a
shit that took a
38. Yeah,
long
that match
time.
almost had a 38-minute run time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, let me ask you a question, Dredd. Was you like? Did you think that Cody was going to turn heel when he took part of the ring off?
No, I didn't. I actually thought that John Cena's heel turn, I mean, his face turn was a swerve.
You thought John was gonna go the other way with it?
Yeah, I thought they were going to go the other way, where John Cena, fake turned the face, and then he just was fooling us all along.
Let me see if you can catch what I saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like Cody ended up having to do something to persuade the crowd, like, no, this ain't that. When he took the ring part of the ring apron down, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When he hit John the first time, you heard the boos. I felt
Yeah.
like Cody seen that, and he had to make the face like, "Come on, John, just give up." Like,
Yeah.
that's when he started to do stuff like that, so
Yeah.
he don't confuse nobody. Like, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that was like a little subtle thing. He was like, "Come on, bro. Like he's like, stay down. I don't want to do this."
Yeah, yeah. So I seen that. I was like, all right, Cody. At that point, that's why I was like, all right, Cody not going. He's
Yeah,
not going to be a heel. He's not trying to turn heel. He don't want the crowd to fall into it. Cody deserves the praise that he get, man, because this guy really works through the boos. Like, if
yeah.
someone likes the other wrestler, man, he's gonna get
He can get
booed,
that
but he's
crowd right
not
back.
gonna fall.
Yeah,
He's not gonna fall.
yeah,
So he ain't one of my favorites, but I give him credit for his professionalism and how he go about his matches, man. The atmosphere doesn't get to him.
yeah. And like I said, I always like that no matter what, he always get the crowd right back.
Yeah,
If they start to move.
Yeah. It was tough, man. Like when he won and the crowd was cheering for him, I kind of exhaled a little bit. because I was like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? The crowd was just in the moment. You know, they wanted to boo him just for the moment. It wasn't like something that'll linger.
Yeah. But yeah, all the false finishes in that match, there had to have been like 8 kickouts. Man. I
I
thought
saw somebody complaining about it before I went live. I seen someone else's live, and it was going hard. It was like, they're finishers, man. Like, come on, they just keep kicking out of finishers. I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta think about this. We so far along in wrestling, like finishers can't be the all be all. Like, you got some people that got the finishers that's what it is. Like, that's what it is. Cody does. When Cody does the not Cody Cutter. What?
Yeah, the Crossroads.
What's the other move called, Dre?
What, the Crossroads?
Yeah, the Crossroads. Like when you do the Crossroads 3 times, normally that's it. So this is the first time I seen him do it 3 times and it didn't work. You know? But that only proves that John Cena gave it all he got. Like, he gave it all he got. So, like, I wasn't tripping about that. And then the people who go too hard on the finish and say, yo, it's a finisher, whatever. Like, yo, bro, these guys are quote unquote characterized like superheroes. These not chumps.
Exactly.
You feel me? So yeah, like, yo, your finisher is your finisher, but it might not work. You know, maybe I'm tripping by thinking that way, but it do be a lot of people that complain about that, like finishers are finishers.
Yeah, I love the false finishes. It adds to the drama to me. So, for sure.
Especially with this match. I'm not gonna lie, Dre. I miss the old street fights, man, where, you know, people are in the back fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
I miss that. I don't like how they do it nowadays, where
because they barely go
street fight, you in
they
the
barely
crowd.
go to the crowds. But yo, when John Cena, when he lifted it, when he standing on the elevator, the little pendulum, and he rose up, bruh, that did it for me. That sealed the joint for me.
Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. The face he made, I was like, oh shoot, he transformed to a hill again?
Yeah, because he had that smirk, that evil smirk. I was like, oh man, I loved it. Aside from the table spot, that was probably one of my favorite spots throughout the match.
Which one?
Let's see, the John Cena, the table spot, what the Cody coming through the table spot, and John Cena, rising up through the elevator with Cody on his shoulders. Those are my 2 favorite spots throughout that whole match.
What would be my favorite? I think my favorite would be the AA from the announcer table to the other one. I feel like he threw the hell out of Cody.
Yeah.
And then it's when Cody hit him with the ring post.
Yeah.
Cause it was so much you didn't know. I felt like that moment puts you. If the people was there, the people that's there, I pretty much believe that when that happened, they didn't know what direction the match was going at that point, and we like 27, almost 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, like, so those 2 are my favorite 2 spots of the match. So if you got 2 different spots and I got 2 different spots, we talking about a good match, right?
Sure, because there's so many to pick from.
Yeah, with that being said, I'll give it an 8 though. just because, like, with a street fight, I'm expecting a little more, man. I'm expecting a little more places being used. But then again, it's like
They got
it's
creative.
SummerSlam,
Yeah, I think they
so
got
it's
creative
like
with all the weapons they used.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like it's SummerSlam, so you're not gonna get them going to the boiler room and stuff like
it's
that.
not
You
like
know
the
what I
old
mean?
days.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the backstage
So that's
brawl.
probably it.
Yeah, as much as I hate this, the backstage brawls are kind of a thing of the past. It's like a you
Yeah,
had to be there
yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, man.
You gotta just catch them during a promo and show that, man.
Yeah.
Like my favorite match of all time is Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena in the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
I love that match, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought like the build up to it was fire, the match was fire, and then like the way Eddie won was fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just liked it because it was different. Like it took place in the parking lot. Like you had the cars in a circle. You feel me? Like it was dope. I just think WWE should kind of go back to those type of things. Not really all the time, but you know what I mean? Like Dominic Mysterio should participate in one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? But that's just me thinking.
But I give
Good
John
match all the way.
Cena, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm gonna go with an 8.
Okay. Now, your overall SummerSlam review. Let's see. Your night 2 review and then your overall review. My night 2 review. All right, night 1 for me gets a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Night 2 gets a solid 9.
Okay.
My overall.
I wanna.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, my fault. My fault. Go ahead. My fault.
Overall, SummerSlam 2025 gets an 8 for me.
Okay. Okay.
Match of the
Nice.
weekend. Woo, boy. Match of the weekend from both nights. I'm going to go with. It's a toss up between the ladder match and CM Punk versus Gunther. I'm going to go with CM Punk versus. I'm going to go with the ladder match. The spot of the event, I'm going to go with Logan Paul with the splash on Jelly Roll on the announce table on the outside.
Okay.
My unexpected moment was, let's see, do I want to say Brock Lesnar? Let's see, I know that's an obvious one. If I want to be obvious, I want to say my most unexpected moment was the Brock Lesnar return. But another one was Bayley screwing Lyra over accidentally. But yes.
Question mark.
Uh-huh. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go with mine. Night
Right.
one. I go with a 7, flat 7. To me, the best match on that card was, Gunther and CM Punk. I think Roman and Jay, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed is right behind that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with CM Punk and Gunther just because the match was great, and you didn't need the Seth Rollins finish for that to be a great match. You know what I mean? So like that one. Let me see. Spot of night 1 to me. Seth Rollins. Like,
Yeah.
the question was, is he really hurt or not?
Yeah.
So him coming out, and then the crowd went crazy. He did what he did. He beat the hell out of CM Punk with the with the briefcase,
Yes.
kind of emphasizing like, yo, he hates this man, so it ain't over. Like Ice Cube said, it ain't over, motherfucker. You feel me? So like, it's definitely that was the moment. It can be obvious, but that was the moment. One. Night 2, I gave night 2 a 9. Give night 2 a 9. The match of the night for me,
Yeah, for night 2.
was the ladder match. I agree with. No, you know what? I can say the ladder match, but I really like Io, Rhea, and Naomi. So I'm gonna go with that one, right? I feel like either one is good, but the fact that I wanted Naomi to win and she won is the reason why I'm picking that. That match is the best one of the night. The biggest moment of the night, of course, like I'm not gonna even go away from the obvious. It's Brock Lesnar, bro. That when that music hit, I jumped up. Like, I damn near had a Michael Jordan vert. You feel
Yes.
me? So and like I said, I don't really get that amp or that hype about like really anything. So the fact that happened, I was like, oh no, bro, like that's it. That's the one. That's the one, man. Can't cancel a hill. Shot the 1990s Dre. I don't know what you were referring to, man. I wasn't looking down when you said it, but you know what I mean. What else? What else I say?
Yeah. What was your most unexpected moment? Well, did we already go over that? Yeah. Your shock.
Brock.
Yeah, your shock of the night.
Yeah, it'll be Brock for me. Definitely Brock for me. So, Dre, my question to you is, what's next? Where do we go from here?
Oh boy. Now Seth Rollins is the current world heavyweight champion. Now a lot of people, myself included, are like, well, could this be LA Knight's time to shine? If they don't, if they don't run the rematch with him and Seth, then this could be LA Knight because you got to think about it. He didn't go to Monday Night Raw for nothing. The only reason, because the title is tied up. You know, John Cena got the title tied up, and Cody has the title tied up now over there on SmackDown. He kind of can't shine over there until at least John Cena retired. So
pretty much.
This could be his big main event push against Seth Rollins, and we haven't seen these two dudes work together before. They might be able to give us some magic. But then again,
we got a story there. We do got a story there. He can complain that Seth Rollins faked the injury.
Exactly.
And he don't want to, you know what I mean? He felt like he faked the injury and he didn't get a serious match. So now that he's the champion, he thinks he should be the number one contender. So that is something right there.
Yeah,
There's definitely something right there. What do I think is next? I think that not CM Punk. I think Gunther might take a break. I heard his nose messed up. So I think he about to take a little break. So now you got CM Punk. He got all the reason to complain, to try to get back at Seth. And I think it's going to be like, yo, get him back of the line. You know what I mean? And I think somehow, some way, he might mess around and join Jay and, you know what? I think Jay Roman and Bronson Reed and Braun, I call that nigga Braun Strowman, and Braun Breaker. I think that might be over. I think that's over. So yeah, like LA Knight and CM Punk might have to go at it, or might have to team up. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a lot of different ways, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm out of all the titles, and you can answer this question too. Out of all the titles, I'm interested in Naomi's title.
Yeah.
What's next with that?
Once again, I think she keeps it for just a little bit, but then she eventually drops to Stephanie Vaquer. And that might be at a Survivor Series kind of thing. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. She holds on to the title for 1 month minimum, 3 months maximum.
I'm definitely with you with that. And it's funny because like Stephanie definitely, if she wins the title, I think she's like not like a Tiffany Stratton. I think she's gonna hold her own for a while. Her English is getting better at the right time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like I want to see her versus like if she get the championship, I want to see her versus Io. I want to see her versus Rhea. I want to see her versus Bianca. You feel me? Like I want to see her against the top ones. Like, and then when Liv Morgan come back, I think Liv Morgan, if she gets exiled from the Judgment Day or whatever, I think it's time to put her in the top back where she is, because to me she's top. Like before she got hurt and before she started doing the tag team stuff, I thought she was top 3 women in WWE. Really number 2.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing to put her back, when she get healthy and back and all that.
But yeah, Monday Night Raw is going to be interesting, but SmackDown is going to be even more so. Oh, boy. Now,
that's a fact.
Now, there's so many other storylines we can cover. What's going to happen with the Judgment Day? Because I said this. I've said this ever since WrestleMania. If Dom is to lose that title, he can't lose it to nobody besides Finn, because it makes sense. If you want to
Yeah.
if you want to bust up the Judgment Day, if you want to cause more friction, because think about it, he's beat the only other person that I can see Dom losing that title to is maybe Penta.
Yeah, Penta. To me, Penta's he's doing the right things. He's doing the right things, and I think he should probably be able to take that from Dom. I ain't gonna lie, I do like that.
But does he lose clean, or does he lose because of some interference from the Judgment Day? Yeah.
If anything, I think Dre. This is what I think, right?
Yeah.
I think Dom will cost Finn the tag titles before Finn do something to Dom.
Ooh.
And I honestly think they're waiting until Liv get back to start doing all that.
Yeah, because Liv is the X factor.
Yeah. So that's my thoughts on that one there. They're gonna stretch that Judgment Day stuff out. Yeah. Right now the story is the girls don't got the tag titles no more.
Yeah, because that's gonna drive it even more of a wedge between them. But then Liv is gonna come back and there's got to be one dominant girl. She feels like she's like, well, I got to clean up the rest of the girls' mess. So that could be the thing. Because think about it, Liv could come back and be like, well, if it wasn't for me, the titles wouldn't have been with the Judgment Day in the first place, and that's her angle.
Yeah, she could definitely play that. She could play that. Yeah, that's facts, man. But Dre, man, we did it. SummerSlam, WWG, we back. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We
here for an hour? Wow. Yeah, it has been an hour already. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make some hustle moves, man. You feel me?
I feel you, bro. But yes.
Shout out to everybody that popped up. You feel me? Paul writing is so bad. I think you're talking about Triple H, man. But we can talk about that later, another date.
Yes, sir.
Don't be surprised if we live after Raw tomorrow. I don't know, because I do another podcast, Stills for 7 podcast, 8 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be live on YouTube. It's preseason, so we ain't going all out. So Stills for 7 podcast, 8 p.m. Monday on Instagram, Stills for 7 podcast. That's what we doing.
Yes,
but Cody is so lame, he says. I don't disagree with nobody that think like that with Cody, but Cody has an audience.
Cody found a working formula. Cody found something that worked for him, and that's why I respect him.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact, man. But Dre, you already know what it is. You got any last words for these people?
Yeah, WWG Wrestle for Greatness podcast. Y'all know the drill. We review every pay-per-view, and we're going to try to get more consistent reviewing Raw and SmackDown again. Oh, yeah, and just a quick thing. I'm going to be going to an AEW event that's in my city on Saturday, and I'll try to give you guys a little brief recap of that. I'll try to give you guys some footage of what I've seen, some of the matches and everything. But yes, just a quick thing right there. But yes, other than that, I'll also be co-hosting Still for 7 podcast, so keep an eye out for that. As always, bro, it's been a pleasure hosting with you.